Hey YouTube, Smooth Criminal here. Don't have anything really finished right now because of the paint booth being messed up, but I do have some wheel swaps I thought I might show y'all because I don't think I'm going to do anything to it, but I had this old Shark Cruiser in the box and thought, hey, I'm going to put some fat monster truck wheels on there. I like it. It's beat up. I think this is one from my childhood too, so the Ultra Hots or whatever they're called were just all bent up, but yeah, that looks pretty beastly. So what else we got? We got this one that came out of the box William Witters gave me, a Boulevard. So I kind of just took the. Actually, I took the base off of it because it was a metal base, and the wheels off of it because I wanted to put the wheels on something else. He gave me two, so I had another one that I'll leave alone. But put a plastic base on this one and some gold laced wheels, and it came off of this one. So I put the metal base on this one. And I swapped the interiors too. Put the white interior in this one, and I had some just plastic white walls in there that I had in my box. So put those on there. This is one of my favorite castings, so try to get several variations of it. I'll probably do a custom one someday, paint it all up. But yeah, looks good with the white interior and the white walls on that blue. Then we got this one that came out of Williams box. Had to do a little bit of grinding, but put some fat black walls on there. I like the way it came out. I was gonna paint it all up and everything, but nah, it's in decent shape. So I'm just gonna do the wheel swap on it. And he had two in the box, so I'll probably customize the other one some way, paint job and everything. But yeah, that one's pretty cool. Then we got this one. It was a Larry's Garage, I think. I can't remember. But one of the white walls off of it. So I had two. And this one I'm keeping. I like the graphics on it. So I'm just going to keep it like this and do did the wheel swap on it. Let's put those wheels on there. They came out pretty good. Yeah, looks good. Then this one, I wanted the wheels off of it, and I didn't like the car at first, but now it's kind of growing on me. So I had two of these that I had bought a while back for the wheels, and had a gear shift sticking out the top, so I chopped that off. I didn't like that. But I figured this would go on my rat rod collection. Because Hot Wheels makes some pretty cool rat rods themselves, that are all alone. But I'm going to do something with the other body of this one. Oh, yeah, to put the black walls on there. What else do we got? Oh, this one I was thinking about painting it, but I think I'm just going to leave it. It's the Matchbox ambulance, the Cadillac ambulance, and I made me a little gasser out of it. And I'm thinking I might just leave it with the paint job on there. It's pretty cool like that. Now I got to get me some more passing gassers and the 55. What is it? Yeah, 55 Chevy Bel Air gasser. I like the engines out of those, so I can make these. I like making some odd ones. Oh, here's another wheel swap. I'm liking this casting too. It had some roached out wheels, so got this one at a flea market the other day. My second cousin, she owns it, and she gets Hot Wheels every now and then, so I go in there and try to get some. I was going to paint this one too, but this is a casting I kind of like, so I only have a couple of them, and I didn't have this variation in the colors and stuff, so I'll probably just leave it like that. I think that's all the wheel swaps right now, so alright, let's see what else I'll show you. Alright, so I've been getting questions on how I do things, like lowering and chopping and stuff like that, so I thought I would answer some of y'all's questions, share some of my secrets on how we do it here at Smooth Criminal Customs. In particular, Joseph.hwc was asking how lowered this right here, this Thunder Roller. Don't know if y'all have seen that in my previous videos. But basically on that one is I just shaved it. I mean, the bumper was eat up, was broken, so I just kind of smoothed it out. But I had to shave up here so that this would scoot up further, the base. And I just shaved on the base and on the casting itself till everything fit smoothly. You know, this one was a little bit easier than the Matchbox he asked about that I'm working on. So but that's all I did really, is shaved on the casting itself, the body and the base, till it all fit snugly. Some of them I do some chopping, like this one. Don't know if y'all have seen that one, the Dodge. Pretty much you just cut it out. You know, cut out those pieces. I have one that, oh, this one has a very similar bottom, this Volkswagen. You can see how where the wheels are, how it's down like that. If you shave that part out, and on the bottom like this, I just used popsicle sticks and meshed it together. And you have to be, you know, real careful and keep everything real straight and nice looking so that it'll fit good. And then I use some epoxy. This is what I use. I think I got it at Harbor Freight. Works good. It's cheap and you get huge tubes. I'm trying to do it, hold everything. But yeah, I got these, I think at Harbor Freight. And it works just as good to me as HB Weld. I mean, it might not be as good. I don't know. I haven't had any fall apart yet. So, especially on the bases and stuff that I do. Those are some of the tricks on lowering. Just chopping the base up and snugging everything up like that. What else we got? Trying to think. Wheel swaps. Let me show you what I use. This is something I saved my money up for so that I could get it. Took me a little while. But this right here. See if we can get that in the picture. It's a Dremel tool. The Dremel didn't come with it, but the this did. And I don't know if I can set this up. Well, we'll see. But anyway, you get the car. This is a drill, like a drill press. See if I can get it on there. Just operate it like that and put it down. But I usually use a pair of pliers like this and set the Hot Wheels. Let me get one. Set it on there where it'll fit, you know, real snug like that, and keep it flat. And then when I turn it on, I won't turn it on because it's kind of loud, but you know, just go straight down through it, and it keeps from messing up. But this is something else you need. A trick here is this wax. It's this beeswax. And I used to use it when I worked in carpentry. I was building custom horse trailers in South Dakota. And I would use the beeswax because I would cut sides out of the aluminum trailers to put the vents in there. But when you turn it on, I just do it like this. A lot of people use hot wax where it's melted. I don't. I just dip it in, you know, just slide it up in there, let some wax get on there, take it out, and then drill through the car. And that helps out a lot. Also, it helps with, I don't use this Dremel except for that. I have another one, a cheaper one, right here, that I use for all my cutting. And on my cutting discs, when I turn it on, and I'll dip it in the hot wax. I mean, in the wax bar too. And I got them on Amazon. They weren't that much either because I'm on a budget because I'm on disability, so I can't afford to spend a whole lot of money on stuff. Another thing that's necessary, if you're going to do a lot of chopping, yeah, get you a Dexter mask. Man, you can't beat that. You got to have one. I have put so much stuff on my eye. That's the reason I got this drill press too, is because I have drilled through my fingers, like deep. Like this one here, it went all the way from here down to my fingertip on the bone, and it hurt. It's still, I mean, that happened a year ago, and there's still nerve damage in there and numbness. You can't feel it. You need lots of other tools. The tapping, I did finally get those. You know, your little T56 tap. That comes in handy for your little screws. I keep my screws in this thing here. Got this at Dollar Tree, I think. Found all kinds of little containers at the Dollar Tree. I use these on when I'm making my axles for the, I forget what you call them now. They're tiny. It's for jewelry making. These little things here. You see it, yeah. But yeah, I'll use these right here to, you know, put them out. I also got me a miniature anvil and a watchmaker's hammer. This is what I use for making the axles. You know, you get the brass rod. You need that for the axles. But because I'm always chopping stuff, axles never fit in there anyway, so I have to make my own a lot of times. Another handy tool, oh, I can't get that on there now, is it's an X-Acto saw. Where's it at? This here, man, it takes a lot of elbow grease, but just for chopping cars in half and everything. It makes a good straight cut if you're easy with it. What else do I use? Glue, yeah. Get yourself some glue. Trying to think, you know. I don't mind giving out my tips. Everybody's been asking. Just thought I'd show y'all some of the tools that I use for doing this. Anything to cut, though. I mean, I'm always cutting stuff up. Because being on disability, I don't have money, but I have time. Plenty of time. So here was another one Joseph was asking about. Let me see if I can set this up without knocking everything down. He was asking about this Matchbox. Hold on. Somebody's trying to call. Ignore them for a minute. Alright. Because he said he was working on one. Dude, I didn't know what to do, so I'm still working on it. I chopped the back off because it stuck way down. So I chopped it off, and I'm going to try to fix it here. I'm going to have to do a lot of grinding on the window. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what you do, man, is to start chopping and cutting and gluing stuff together. That's the only way I can explain it. This is going to be pretty neat, I think, once I get it all done. But, yeah, I didn't have a lot to do or finished because of the paint booth being messed up. That'll be fixed in a couple of months when I get the money. But, yeah, sorry, I had my hairy arm in the video there, putting stuff up. But yeah, any other questions, just leave it in the comments and I'll try to answer them. You know, I use these. One more thing. These clippers right here for like taking the wheels and stuff out of the base. It even chop some of the metal ones a little bit. Sometimes I have to do a little bit of grinding on that to get it out. I don't know. These are the ways I do it. There's tons of different ways to do things out there. Once I use the Dremel tool to drill the hole in the base where you can pilot it out, I use this big monster right here to finish taking the rivet apart, or the bigger part. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna give a shout out to all you customizers and wheel swappers. This is a good community. So yeah, if you have any questions or anything, or want to do some trading, I saw the box William sent me. I don't mind loose old stuff like that because I'm gonna chop stuff up. So I mean, anything like that, or wheels when you do your wheel swamps. I use a lot of the plastic wheels myself. You know, I can't afford the real riders. I have a box of them, but I'm kind of stingy. I have a few. It's hard to put them on there. I don't know what to do. I mean, I don't want to run out, so I don't have a lot that I've used the real riders on. But yeah, I mean, if y'all want to do any trading, my MO is pretty much I send out 3 customs of different kinds. Let me know what some of your favorite castings are. If I have it, then I can do it. But leave the creative process up to me. I don't want to do. I don't know. I'm weird like that. If you request it done a certain way, I'm apt to not really do it. I want the creative process to be my own. That makes it a smooth criminal custom. I don't want to do the work for somebody else's ideas. Maybe that's arrogant. I don't know, but that's just the way I roll. I gotta use my creative flow. Got to put that smooth criminal funky love on there. So but yeah, if you have any other questions or anything, want to do some trading, just hit me up on the PM and everything, and we'll figure it out. All right, this is Smooth Criminal signing out. Y'all have a good one. Later.